What's up, everybody? It's your boy Protest Sports and Protest Sports, and I'm back with another video. Hi to our glory to God, man. I'm proud of it. Help God can do approval. All you guys use name for amen. Today's video is on another Washington Commanders video, and today's Washington Commanders video is on defensive tackle DaRon Payne and the huge decision that the Washington Commanders have to make. They have three different choices here, and we'll talk those three different choices. What does it mean? And also, what they ultimately would choose. So let's start with the three options that the Commanders do have in today's video. One, they could let the contract play out, let him walk, and get a compensatory draft pick. Number one. Number two, they can extend DaRon Payne and keep him long term and have part of their long term core. Number three, they can trade him, get some assets for him before his contract runs out. So let his contract play out and let him walk. What does that mean? That means he's going to be gone after this season, and they're going to get a compensatory draft pick in 2024. That draft pick will not come in 2023 NFL draft. It will come to draft after the year he leaves in free agency. Extending him means he'll be here. He'll be here. He'll get a bunch of money, and he will be here and be a very productive force in our Washington Commanders defensive line room. In trading him means we lose a ton, we lose a starter, but we do get draft picks for the future to replenish our defensive line room. And also for Darian Mathis, our second round pick will immediately start. What do I think will ultimately happen here? Let's weigh all the options out first. Do I think trading him is the best decision? They should have did it a long time ago, number one. They should have already moved him. I've already said this. I had a video back in January. I'll annotate it for you guys. I told him, I had a video with a thumbnail that said, trade him now. And I meant that. They didn't trade him. So I think trading him is kind of out the window at this point because you're not going to get much for him. You might get a fifth round pick, fourth or fifth rounder, somewhere around there. Not going to get much for him. He's on his last year's rookie deal. They have to pay him. They can just wait until next year in free agency. Why would they trade for a guy on his last year of his deal right before camp? Highly doubt that happens. Next, extending him. They had not made any contract talks with DaRon Payne. So extending him doesn't look very likely either. They got the Terry deal done. I think that's the one guy they wanted to get done. I think they're looking at Cole as a guy they'll probably tag and try to extend him next year. And DaRon's a guy I think they're going to either tag and trade him next year or they're going to just let him walk. That's a fourth option, by the way, but didn't really think about that on top of my head. I think ultimately this is when it's going to happen with DaRon Payne. They are going to let him play this last year of his deal. They're going to come to the table with him at the end of the season, right before free agency. They're going to give him a number. If you don't like it, he's walking. And they're going to probably lowball him because of the fact they drafted for Darian Mathis. They think they have leverage. They're going to say, okay, well, we drafted this guy in the second round. He's going to probably start for us next year regardless. Well, not regardless, but if you're not here, he's going to start for us. So we're not looking to break the bank for you. So this is our offer. He's going to say, I don't want that. I don't want that. Too low. I'm good. I will get my money elsewhere. Cool. Best luck to you. Get a compensatory draft pick. That's how it's going to end. They're going to let him play his contract out. They're going to get a compensatory draft pick. They're going to use that compensatory draft pick to either draft a player or use that as draft assets to either, if the Winston don't work out, draft a quarterback or whatever. But they're going to get a compensatory pick in 2024 for DaRon Payne services. Let them walk. Then we kind of conserve next year's free agency. They already have their core players. They don't need a lot of guys. They're very conservative next year. Get a bunch of bargain deal guys like they always do. And then in 2024, when they don't win, when the money doesn't match the money that they spent and the money that left out the door, they will go ahead and get a compensatory draft pick. That's how it's going to go. I don't see him getting traded, and I don't see an extension coming. Sorry, guys, he's not getting extended. They just drafted his replacement. There's no way in heck I'm going to draft someone's replacement if it pay the guy I'm replacing. makes zero sense. They spent a second-round pick on Phidarian Mathis. This is not a fifth round like Tim Settle. It's not a fifth round like Matt Ioannidis. They spent a second-round pick. That's all you need to know. He's gone. Get over it. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. They spent a fifth-round pick on Phidarian Mathis or a fourth-rounder, then I think the extension would have been more likely. But they spent a second-round pick. You understand what a second-round pick means? He's gone. DaRon Payne's gone. He's out the door. He's out the door. And they can't trade him. They don't have enough depth to trade him. And they're not going to try. I don't know if Star Tutule's out there and other veteran defensive linemen out there. They're not better than DaRon Payne. They're trying to win this year. They're trying to make the playoffs this year. Ron Rivera is not essentially coaching for his job, but it's right next to that amount of heat. It's not that amount of heat, but it's a little lower than that. So he's coaching for almost essentially his job. Because this Wentz thing do not work out, best and believe Ron might not be here. So keep that in mind. DaRon is gone. He's going to play his last year of this contract out. He's going to ball out, and he's going to get his money somewhere else. You can't pay everybody. You know what else we got to pay? Montez Sweat. You know what else we got to pay? Cole Holcomb. You know what else we got to pay? Chase Young down the pipeline if he's who we think he is. You know what we got to pay down the pipeline? We might have to extend Kendall Fuller. You know what we got to pay down the pipeline? Maybe William Jackson. We don't know. They have a bunch of guys that are 1 or 2 years left on their contract that they're going to have to pay or let walk. We can't keep everybody. This is not the MLB, bro. This is not the MLB. But we don't have a salary cap. It's a salary cap. That's why drafting good players are important. And knowing who to keep for your core is important. They clearly look at DaRon Payne as expendable. When you draft someone in the same position and that guy's playing in the second round, the man is expendable. Remember that. Tell them, like, comment, subscribe. You are new, turn post notifications. All the kids at Protest Sports Radio, Protest Sports Network. You guys put God for assistance. COVID. Sorry, guys. DaRon Payne is good as gone. Gotta live with it. Until then, guys, be easy. Peace, love, and blessings. And we're not trading them. So, SOL, guys. We're SOL on DaRon. Sorry.